What is going on YouTube? Today I have an awesome video for you guys. I have a couple of Benks products that I would like to check out with you. Full disclaimer, these products were sent to me from Benks, but that does not alter my opinion of these whatsoever, and I have been using these things for a couple weeks now, so I think I have a pretty good idea of the quality of these products, and basically can give you guys a solid review. So without further ado, let's dive right into this. As you can see, this is an aramid fiber Kevlar super duper case. I really don't know the difference between all the different kinds of carbon fibers, but I'll get into the texture on this bad mama jamma in a second. Alright, let's dive right in. As I said before, I've been testing this out for maybe a month now, honestly. I put it back in the box for dramatic effect, and I do not know how this struggle bus. Okay, there we go. So right off the gate, you can obviously see how I have used this case. I have really put it through the ringer. This is for an iPhone 15 Pro Max. They do have the 16 Pro Max with the cutout for your little camera button, or whatever Apple is calling it nowadays. You could see the MagSafe ring right there, and it has a very subtle little Benks branding on the aluminium. I thought that was going to sound more like aluminium when I flicked it, but a nice little aluminium camera protection there. Alright, without further ado, let me slap this on real quick. Alright, iPhone 15 Pro Max. And it snaps on just like a glove. So I personally really like aramid fiber carbon case type things. One thing that I really like about this Benks case is the fact that it gives you that full bumper kind of protection. A lot of carbon fiber, aramid, Kevlar, whatever cases kind of go for the slimmest like possible shell, but I feel like it leaves, like stuff like this button would be exposed, and it would just be kind of like crimping on with a thin plastic shell. Now Benks does have those options, but how the aramid fiber kind of like seamlessly blends into the whatever material that is, silicone, is just really nice to me. And I love the texture of this. I don't know if you could hear that, but it feels so great. The only downside, and this isn't really a Benks problem, it's more of like a carbon fiber problem, is my greasy little hands after eating some French fries or whatever. As you can see, because those fibers are textured like that, all of that stuff does get trapped in there a little bit, but depending on what material your case is, that's kind of unavoidable, unfortunately. Alright, let's move on to the 3-in-1 foldable device. So I think this is probably one of the neatest little iPhone accessories that you can get on the market. As you can see, it is essentially a little cube. Here are my AirPods to kind of really give you like a size idea or comparison. So really not that big. You could fit this in a pocket, but I'd probably just slam this in a travel pouch. Like here's my cap too. Okay, easily slide this, boom, just like that, and it's ready to go. And just to give you guys an idea of how this is going to work out, I have a handy dandy USB-C cable here. Let me kind of expand it. As you can see, it's kind of not level. So you'd assume maybe you would charge it just flat like this, but you actually do like this origami type thing like that. Plug in your USB-C cable. I believe you just need 25 watts of juice to get this thing fully going. But as you can see, iPhone, nice and magnetic. You could like maneuver that around. And then AirPods right underneath there. Make the noise. There you go. This is really hard to do behind camera. Get my handy dandy Apple Watch. Slam that right there. Alright. That was quite the chore to do behind the camera. But as you can see, it is all nice and set up. Kind of hard to show in the 3D orientation, but you have yourself a 3-in-1 little situation right there. And just to kind of give you a better idea of how that's going to look, everything is looking perfectly fine. So you can see charging up right there. Apple Watch is charging, and I'm gonna have to move this, but boom, AirPods charging as well. Pretty neat stuff. Alright, last but not least, we have an aromatic Kevlar carbon fiber MagSafe power bank. Now, what is awesome about this is that this thing is 10,000 milliamp hours in this little package right here. That is like absolutely insane. And just for reference, iPhone, it's almost as slim as the iPhone, and most importantly, real little aramid Kevlar carbon fiber. Really complete that look. Now, as I've said, I've been testing this out for a couple of weeks, and of course I forgot to charge it, but there are the battery light indicators right there with the push of a button. Still probably has enough juice to display a charge for you guys, and as you can see, it's charging right up, and very strong magnets, so that ain't going nowhere, and it looks super cool to go along with the aesthetic. Another really neat thing is with that USB-C charging port there, you could get your USB-C cable, maybe charge up some AirPods or some headphones at the same time. 10,000 milliamp hours is a pretty solid amount of juice to get out of something this size. That's like maybe two and a half full charges of an iPhone. But what's most important is, as someone who is now fanny pack gang, this thing can just slide right in there. It's not heavy. You don't even realize that you're carrying it in your fanny, and whenever you need it, you're ready to go. Let's just get that charging animation, for the effect. Boop. But I just wanted to give you guys a nice little video of these cool accessories that I have been testing out. I gotta say, my favorite is definitely this case. I love the texture of it. I cannot tell you how much I just rub my grubby little paws on the back of this, and the full protection around the iPhone with that lip coverage on the tippity top to prevent your screen from getting smacked down onto something. It is just very, very nice. A chef's kiss for this case all around. Absolutely love it. Well, with that, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. A like, comment, and sub goes a long way in supporting the channel. Other than that, I'll catch you in the next one. Later.